Paperback Hero is about a truck driver who drives road trains across the outback, a loner, basically. And he writes a romance novel under a pseudonym, and the pseudonym happens to be his longtime friend, a girl called Ruby Vale. And what he fails to tell her, of course, is that he's used her name.
Does it still work?
It's kind of hard to tell with your music, kiddo.
Jack's basically your average, ordinary Australian truck driver who writes romance novels, you know.
Ruby Vale is a kind of cussing, fiery Aussie bush chick, and she's a crop duster. She's engaged to a guy called Hamish, who's a vet, and I think she's kind of working out who she is.
You're getting hitched.
Yep.
I feel it speaks to the heart of one's emotions in terms of both relationships, and it was one of the best screenplays I've read for about the last 10 years.
Of course, when the publishers come up from Sydney to find this new exciting Australian romance writer, that opens up huge problems for him.
Ruby, Ziggy Keen. I'd love to have a chat with you inside. Okay.
Right.
Jack, you don't think I finally won the lottery?
No.
Hugh is a doll. He's really lovely, really optimistic, and you've got a really strong sense of play with him.
$3,000.
That's the book advance. Now you get that and a cut on the next book.
It's a really heartwarming story. It's fantastic. Look at Australian characters. They're all very real characters in probably kind of very unreal situations.
Any contribution will impress them, Errol. They're basically beer and finger food people. Yeah, okay.
Don't you say goodbye to each other in the city?
Goodbye.
I guess the first way to approach Ziggy is that in a historical sense of storytelling, she follows the universal theme of the outsider coming in to inject something completely new. And from that point on, the community's not the same.
With the money you'll make, you won't be slaving over a hamburger grill.
I don't believe it.
Oh, yeah, it's a bestseller.
It's a good role for me because it's lovely to be playing someone who's not Muriel's mum, to actually, have the lippy on, have the uniform, having the sass. So I'm having a fabulous time.
And I start there.
Yeah. It's very important in this film, and it has been right from development, that the female characters are as clearly defined and as strong as the male characters.
Tony is unstoppable. This has been his dream for 7 years, this script, and he wrote it as well, so you get the sense of, when you perform it for him, it's like, finally magic for him.
Stirring my emotions into a whirlwind, an ecstasy beyond my experience.
You wrote this on a shell napkin.
The thing about Jack is that he's got, unbeknownst to himself, a lot of passion and a lot of fire and a lot of ambition deep down below this exterior of a happy-go-lucky Australian guy.
Brian's kind of like you.
He's nothing like me.
Drives a truck.
Anyway, he gets killed.
You get killed.
He and Ruby have quite a special relationship, which he thinks is probably brotherly sisterly kind of thing,
I'm here to talk about Ruby.
Oh, don't worry about her. She's doing just fine. I'll leave you to chat to your...
Paperback Hero is a romantic comedy, and I wanted to take that structure and put a great deal more truth in there. So it is really their love story, and I'm not going to tell you the ending.